Welcome back. I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing GRUUL Aggro and Ranked Brothers War Standard. Had a ton of fun and a ton of success with this deck today. Let's talk about it. In the one-drop slot, we're of course running Kumano and Phoenix Chick, which are pretty much gimmies at this point, but we're also running the pack leader. I don't always run this outside of the Wolf package, but I think it gets even better and is definitely playable with the addition of the Simian Smalcrum to the deck. Previously, you play it on one, you hope to chip in for a little bit of damage, but as soon as they play their 3-mana 3/3, it gets brickwalled for most of the game, which doesn't really feel that good, whereas the Phoenix Chick chips in for damage. But with both the Simian and the Stormseeker can already give it +1, then it becomes a 3/1, can at least trade with their 3-drop for the most part. Simian comes down, becomes a 4/3. That hits pretty hard, and it allows it to continue to get through for damage, so it's not just a wasted 1-drop if they play basically anything out into the battlefield. But the real magic of the deck is the fact that all of our 2-drops are pretty well sandwiched through some serious pump effects. Going turn 1 Kumano into turn 2 Feldon makes it a 2-mana 3/3 haste that's very obnoxious to block, as you basically get to dig through the top 3 cards and maybe pick out the perfect 3-drop for the next turn. Kumano into Firebrand is also very annoying. It becomes a 4/2 that's very hard to block. Beastcaller is just generically strong, but then even if you miss Kumano on turn 1, the turn 3 options are fantastic. Stormseeker, again, giving +1 to either of these cards makes them very hard to deal with, and Simian Smalcrum giving +2 counters to either of these cards also makes it very hard to deal with. So you have a very strong sandwich between 1s and 3s on the 2-drops. The rest of the deck is pretty standard, running 2 Halana and Elenas and 2 Raijas on top. I like the Iconoclast a lot, honestly. I've never been a big fan of Squee. The 3-mana 2/2 tends to just not get anywhere a lot of the time, and having the Iconoclast fill either the 2-drop slot or the 3-drop slot with haste is pretty good. And lastly, I do just want to say that the mana base is very important. We are running 12 1-drops in our dual colored deck, so we're definitely going to throw 2 Throna Portals in there, and we're only running 2 Rockfall Veils. Don't run all 4 of these. You really need untapped mana in the correct color on turn 1. That's the deck. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, Kumano into Feldon. Start here. Up against Cloned Angel. Mono White, Survivor of Corliss First Striker. Okay. Well, Feldon gets through that for sure. Swing for 3. Azoria Soldiers. Dennick. Okay. So everyone but Kumano can get in. Could also send Kumano in there, actually, instead of the Stormseeker. We want them to block the Feldon. I think we do it like this. If we block the Feldon, we get to dig for 3. They block there. Okay, let's take out the Dennick. And it is exiled off the Kumano. I guess we're taking the next Feldon. Sure. Flip to Nightside. Play the land, the Beastcaller, and the Feldon. What are they going to do? Flash in Resolute Reinforcements this turn, I guess? Or counter this? Run into the counter? Either way, I think we're sending squad here. Make them have whatever they want to have. A Ganjo, okay. Slasher goes down. It's a lot of damage still coming through. They eat it all. Not even a chump block on the 5/3. Recruitment Officer. Okay. I think we're still swinging all here. Power up the Beastcaller as much as we can before combat. Drop pack leader number 1. And drop pack leader number 2. That's quite the board. Attack all. There's the Resolute Reinforcements. Chump the Beastcaller. Trade the Officer with the Feldon. We do get to dig for 2. Chump the Kumano. Okay. Just take the most expensive card we can find. Alright. Maybe Besiege will come in handy, who knows. Another Corliss. Looking close to game here. The Corliss do block the pack leaders pretty well. But we have lethal in numerous ways here. Even without the pack leader, if they take the first strike blocks there, we still sneak through for 6 exactly. On the draw, but pretty nice curve here. No complaints. Zoria's tap land. Okay. I think we're still going to go Kumano here. Into Beast Caller. Genghis Khanage. Are we soldiers or control? Bankbuster. Alright, could be control. Cool. Get the Beast Caller online. Do nothing. Well, if we wanted to play around counter magic, we could go Kumano plus the pack leader. I don't know if we do that though. Hasty Halana Lena next turn. It's a lot of damage. Okay, to let that resolve. So we get the counter on the Beast Caller, so they're not going to kill the Beast Caller. Otherwise, I would have done it before the counter resolved. We attack all here though. Maybe they pick off the Stormseeker. They bounce the Beast Caller instead, okay. One to the top. And take the draw. Well, we'll see if they have a sweeper here or not. Tap land. Not a sweeper this turn. Okay. They're on that mill life. Let's see how hard we can punish them here. And Soul Partition the Stormseeker. Okay, so no haste this turn. And laid out arms. Okay. Well, let's see. Lana Lane is pretty good. Beast Caller plus everyone else is also pretty good here. I think I'm more interested in that. Start here. Pack leader. Throw the Beast Caller. Play the Kumano. And either Halana and Elena or Stormseeker this coming turn. They mill us for 4. We have 45 cards to go. Okay. Fetch land. Another Bankbuster. Well, if their plan's to mill us, they got a long way to go. Phoenix Chick. We'll probably go with this over the Stormseeker. Make a 2/2 Chick. I think that's fine. As opposed to the Halana Elena first. And dump you out before combat. It's a lot of damage this turn. They take a draw. And sure, it doesn't matter too much. We put it, and they scoop. Yeah, the mill strategy is going to be pretty slow against aggressive decks. When it goes first, we can keep this. Need a little bit more land. Mono black. Okay, we hit the next land anyway. Get the Phoenix Chick down. A little bit of stick, so they have cut down here. See if they want to use it. Okay, so they save cut down for a 2-drop. Got the underdog. What do we want to do about that? Excavator's pretty annoying this turn. Yeah, they probably don't want to block that this turn. And if they remove it, it's not the end of the world. We can go Beast Caller plus something else. Yeah, you might not want to block him. They do block. Alright, well, we get the draw. See if we can hit a 3-drop next turn. Nope, take it back. Okay, they block. So ideally we get a 3-drop. Or if not, then a land is fine. Stormseeker's pretty good. Land Stormseeker. Could also take... we don't have enough green to do everything. Yeah, we'll just take the Stormseeker here. Trespasser comes out. Okay. Well, we will lay out the Stormseeker while we have it. And Offer the trade's fine here. Yeah, I think that's fine. They eat it all. Okay. You'll probably see the cut down from turn 1 at some point. Yep, there it is. They decided not to use it on the chick. Saved it. 1 mana, remove our 3-drop. Seems decent. Now it is exiled off the shadows. They don't get the trespasser bonus. Okay, we can hit pretty hard with the Phoenix chick and the Simians. We could try that for a while. We could also go Beast Call or Pack Leader, but it only does so much. So they have Stick here, but it could just be the Shadow. I'm going to assume it's just the Shadow. Do they have the next cut down? Damn. Well, that's pretty good for them. Invoke Despair. Lose our only creature. Okay. Well, that corner turned quickly. Possible ways to win here. It's not going to be by attacking. It's probably going to be through a giant Beast Caller. If anything. And if they have more removal to just win, they probably just win anyway, but we'll do our best here. Hasty Underdog comes in. Lethal presented. We have to block 2 of them. So sure, we can block here and take 3. Okay. Yep, pump you up to a 4/4. Survives the battle. Drop to 3, and they can run the Underdog back next turn. So we need 2 blockers again. There's got to be Pack Leader plus Simian. In terms of where the counters go, doesn't matter too much. I guess we prefer for them to kill the Simian, but it's looking like over. They just run back the Underdog again. Yep. And we're forced into bad blocks again. They pump the Shadow 3 times. Yeah, I'm down to scoop on that. Nope. On the play with good mana. Phoenix Chick or Pack Leader? I guess we get the Pack Leader down early. Try to get through damage while it's not blockable. And then once it's blockable, the Phoenix Chick is a little bit better. They remove it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Get a Feldon down. Get to Excavating. Swing for 2. When is actually Izzet? Okay. And they run back a Braid. We'll take the draw. Look for a 3-drop here, ideally. Oh, we'll take the Firebrand. That's fine. Got plenty of land. Hit the Raiju. Okay, well. Phoenix Chick. And Firebrand this turn. And either Halana Land or a Raiju. We'll see what they do. Ledger Shredder. Okay. I think the Halana Land is a little bit better, because then they can't block at all. Let's put you here. And now the Shredder cannot block the Chick. Down to 11. Braid there, sure. And they get to double spell. But we're still unblockable for a lot of damage this turn. Drop off a Curate. Okay. Here comes the Raiju. Attack all. We can put the counter on itself. They don't get a free block. And take 9. Drop to 1. With Hasty Creature on the way. Looking like game here. Would take a lot. And one of those cards is a land. Iconoclast can make some blockers, though. That's kind of interesting. Last card draws. Okay. But we just win by attacking with the Raiju, because we get the ping off the Firebrand counter. So that should be about game. We'll play out the stuff anyway, but yeah, man. Crushing it today with this deck. On the play, we'll probably go Kumano first. A big Firebrand is pretty obnoxious to block. Okay. Kumano over Chick. See if we can get that Firebrand to stick. Pink guy on green. Here comes a 4-2 Firebrand. Could be pretty tough for green to deal with. Selesnya. Enchantments, alright. But you're not blocking this turn. So we swing with everyone. It's a good chunk of damage. No blocks. Down to 12. Naya enchantments Michiko. They make it big, but he doesn't have lifelink. Okay. You're going to attack me back? Audacity. Oh, man, they're going for it. Okay. Sure. Well, they hit us pretty hard back here. No blocks. We're not picking anyone off with this, right? I don't think so. We want to pick off Michiko. Can they win next turn? What is that noise? I don't think so. Backup Firebrand here. Okay. Just checking for lethal. We don't have lethal off the Firebrand. So play out the next one instead. Swing all again. We could pick off the Michiko now. How much are they going to get off this, right? So they get 2 more up to 8? I don't know. Can they get that thing up all the way? I mean, we might as well save it for Audacity, right? Give him the card draw instead. Let's just wait. We could pick off Michiko now. But picking off Audacity saves the same amount of damage, right? Yeah, we could take off the Audacity to decrease it by 2. Wedding announcement. All right, I don't think they have lethal. I think we got this. And they scoop, yeah. A little bit too much concern there for nothing. On the play, looks good. Question is, do we go turn 2 Firebrand or Felden? Ooh, Kumano. Okay, we'll start here on red. I don't know, both are pretty good. I guess if we have to play defensively, the Firebrand at least can block. Okay, it's Felden versus Felden. It's not like we really want to block, though. Alright, who's the better aggro mage? Alright. Let's give him our own Felden. Swing for 3. They flip Kumano first. And they have Squee. Squee's way better without a blocker down. That hurts a ton. Okay. So Felden's getting in there because we can't block anyway. We probably just double spell this turn. And block as hard as we can. Play with fire face down to 6. Okay. How about the Foundry? We get in for 4, I think. So we want to trade here probably. We'd like to take out Squee. We take you out, we take 4. I think that's probably what we do. I mean, none of this is great. The cost of being on the draw. Imagine if we had been on the play with this hand. It'd be the exact opposite script. But it is how it is sometimes. So we're dead off the Kumano, right? Yeah, they say good game. I know. We can block one of them, they play Kumano, get through 1 damage, and pick off the last 1 damage, so that is game. On the play, for once we don't have a 1-drop, but that's alright. Hand's pretty strong. Firebrand into Simeon or Stormseeker is also just very strong. Play a tap land now, just in case we need to keep our options open. Alright, heavy on the red so far. Up against Bant. Lay down arms. Okay. Could be Bant, could be mono white type something. We'll get the Stormseeker down. Swing for some hasty damage. Bank Buster. No more stick. So we get to resolve whatever we want this turn. Most mana efficient thing would be Simian plus Pack Leader. Or the Iconoclast. Let's go Iconoclast plus Pack Leader. And ideally save the Simian to pair with the Firebrand. I really like putting those counters on the Firebrand. Down to 8. Okay, do you have a sweeper? You do. A little bit of a feels bad. Okay. Let's do the most mana efficient thing here. Play out a 3 mana 4/3. They take the draw now. Look for an answer. Flip the night side. Play out the Simian plus the flyer. A little bit of stick there, perhaps. Make disappear you. Okay. Swing for 5. When it drops to 3, and we have a hasty Simian in the graveyard. So if they sweep, we can still attack. So they need multiple removal spells. So this has got to be a 1 mana instant something. All right. Make them have it. Let's go. On the play with no green. I actually think this is keepable. Firebrand's pretty good on 2. And any land unlocks us. Mono blue Delver. Okay. We have our work cut out for us. I think I'd rather get the Beast Caller down. Because even if they counter our spells, we still get the cast trigger on the Beast Caller. I can make it bigger. They don't flip, which is nice. Gives us a minute here to set up. Alright, so they likely counter this next card. We don't have to play the Stormseeker. We can have the Firebrand countered instead. But the Firebrand gets through Make Disappear next turn. So we'll play the Stormseeker here anyway. Okay. Looks like it resolves anyway. Pretty nice. That either means no counter spells or they desperately need to draw here. Maybe we see Fading Hope. Not sure. Okay, they eat it all. This is a fantastic start for us. They impulse now. Maybe they just have to hit land or something. But next turn we can potentially get a Firebrand under a Make Disappear, give it haste, and swing for a lot of damage. Okay, no flip again. That's nice for us. They slam the Djinn. It's only a 1/4 though. And they attack. Pretty gutsy. Okay. Well, we get a free 4-drop here. Halana and Elena is pretty obnoxious. Raiju's also very obnoxious. I mean, all this is good. I guess Halana and Elena here is pretty solid. Okay. We'll put the counters here. Yeah. It's a pretty good start for us. On the play with a curve. Looks good to me. And that Thron Portal coming on handy. Comes in as an untapped red source on 2 versus the slow land. Okay. Red it is. Attack for 2. Drop the Firebrand. No stick by the opponent. No cut down. Underdog it is. So you can play the Stormseeker here and put it on the Firebrand. Then when we attack with the Firebrand, make the Underdog unable to block. Swing for 6, down to 12. Can run that back next turn. We'll need the next red to drop the Raiju. Can play another Stormseeker. Yes, they pick off the first Stormseeker, but we have the next one. Okay, so that's our tap land this turn. So we'll run back the same trick here. Plop you here. And swing unblockably. Pretty nice. Opponent down to 4. Play our next red source and try to Raiju for the victory next turn. Let's go. GRUUL Aggro showing up today. On the play, double Kumano is a little awkward. You can at least go Kumano into Pack Leader. Far from perfect, but any land or 2-drop does make it pretty good. Opponent on Boros. No 2-drop for us. So we'll play out the pack leader and back up Kumano and pray to hit that 3rd land on time. Alright, tap land. Nice. Okay. Pretty sweet. Play out the Stormseeker here. No stick, put the haste on itself. Swing for a lot of damage. Down to 10. Up against Mardu. Let's see if this is the Angels deck. Is it Fable time? Might be a little too slow. Scoop. Definitely too slow. On the play, double pack leader. I don't think it's good enough. I think there are some very good starts. This is better. Keep it. Probably just put back the 4-drop here. And check on 1. Swing for 1. The other hand, just if you don't hit that red land by turn 3, you're just dead. Okay. Also, on the other hand, I'm getting a hasty Feld in this turn. Down for that. Swing for 3. Bank Buster, okay. And we can drop a hasty Iconoclast as well. Running out the haste life. Alright. Run it down to 9 on turn 3. Waiting announcement makes a 1/1 blocker. Doesn't stop anything we have going on. That's nice as well. Here comes the Stormseeker. And yet another hasty threat. Put it on itself. Swing with everyone. Scoop! That's what I like to see. Ugh, like to see. Alright, we'll call it there. If you enjoyed today's video, as always, please consider dropping a like, a subscribe, and a comment. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.